Hey, what's going on? Matt Plapp with Driven Media, one of the ROI experts here, and it's boat and RV show season. And I know that because I've got a lot of clients setting up this week for it, and I'll be down at a couple shows taking some videos and pictures and putting together some pretty amazing social media ads. But I want to talk about the difference between what a lot of dealers are doing that's getting them what they think are ideal leads and what they could be doing to get better leads. So let me just flip my screen around here. I don't know if you can see this, probably not. Let me change it up a little. Let's change the screen here. So we've got Google. Little search term there. 2018 Forest River Wolfpack 24 toy hauler, Nashville, Tennessee. So the person that types that in knows what they're looking for, knows where they're looking for it. And so when they call the RV dealerships, they are calling for a specific need, and they are asking a couple things. Do you have it in stock, and how much is it? Now, a lot of dealers will look at that, whether you're in the boat dealership business or the RV dealership, and sometimes the cars, if you sell specific, really niche cars, and they'll think that's great. They've got a great lead coming in. Well, you don't. You've got a price shopper. Somebody calling for that specific Forest River camper is calling for a price. Now, I want you to take that a different level. Let's look at how can you find that person or people like them that don't necessarily have intent, but are a great prospect. And the way to do that is through Facebook ads. So when you look at Facebook ads, let me flip it around here again. Yeah, there's not an option for people looking for that unit, but there's an option for people themselves and finding how to find those people. So for example, if that same example, Nashville, Tennessee, let me go ahead and put my camera here on the tripod, get it up a little better. If I were to look at this and say, okay, I want people in Nashville, Tennessee, I simply type in Nashville, Tennessee. And so Nashville, Tennessee comes up and I choose that. So then I want to start looking at what defines that customer. Why is somebody looking for that unit? Well, let's go ahead and look at it. It's a toy hauler camper. It's a travel trailer. They probably have a family. They're not going to be 18 years old. More than likely that customer is, let's say, 35 to 55. And who's making that decision? Is it the man? Is it the woman? Is it both? Well, it can be both, but there are some other ways to influence that. But let's not go that deep. Let's look at targeting. They are married. So you're looking at married couples. So relationship status, married. And also, why do you need a toy hauler? Well, you probably like Harley Davidson. You might like Polaris razors. See if this comes up. Polaris, am I spelling it right? There we go. Polaris razor. You've got to examine, why does that person need that unit? So why is that person in the market for what you sell? And how can you find them? So instead of trying to find the people that are the low-hanging fruit that are on Google, and there's nothing wrong with going after them, but be ready to have somebody beat you up on price and call 10 other dealers. Why not create your own funnel and show people that are the ideal prospects for your product what they could have? And I'll give you a great example of this that goes back to the toy hauler part. We market to people that we go after certain units we know that are bought mainly by people that have bikes, Harley, Honda, Suzuki, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi, Kawasaki. And we run ads targeting them, and we talk about certain places they might be going that year. Sturgis, Daytona, and we find reasons that they might want to upgrade. So maybe it's not that beginner one, it's a bigger fifth wheel one, and it's got a new option that might relate to them. Or from the camper side of it, let's say you're going after women that are 35 with 2 kids that have a tent right now or a pop-up camper, and you want to show them how they could affordably get into a 24-foot travel trailer for $15,000. This is how you do that. Those people aren't on Google searching, but you can get it in front of them and get their spouse tagged in there, get some conversations going. And then you get a lead to your dealership that isn't somebody that's price shopping. Heck, they're not talking to anybody else. They only are in the conversation because of you. So that's my tip, and it also works great for boat dealers. If you're a wakeboard dealer or if you're a bass boat dealership, you can use those same targeting to find people. Why are they on the water? And what other brands are they following? And how can you get in the conversation and create your own intent versus depending on Google's intent on somebody that, yeah, they are buying, but are they buying the right deal for you? That's all I've got. I'll see you around and hope you have a great boat and RV show season.